Welcome back. A double feature is making its way to the Peoria Riverfront Museum later this month. And joining us today to talk about these documentaries is Don Sanford. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And so, Don, what can you tell us about these documentaries from the Peoria World Affairs Council?
Well, every February, we partner with the Riverfront Museum to do documentaries. And this year I chose that we would look at a lot of the events that are currently going on. The first documentary is Drones, Mercenaries, and Cyber, Future of War by DW News out of Germany. They do award-winning documentaries. You'll get a chance to see interviews with former mercenaries and their explanation of the privatizing of a lot of the militaries around the globe and where that's going. Cyber, which I just saw the report that China, they said, has had more than we realize. So we'll be investigating that. The second one is Drones, the Future of War, and that's Jazeera English, and it's going to look, both of them will look at Ukraine extensively, but also there's an interesting one with Israel that has a drone that they use for tunnels. And this is a year-old documentary, so maybe they knew something, I don't know.
Awesome. So what can people expect at the event?
Well, I think they'll be very insightful. Stories that they haven't seen typically in the news, interviews with experts in the field. We also have Professor Nicholas Grossman from the University of Illinois who will be there to give his expert view, answer questions for the audience, and he has a book called Drones and Terrorists. So that's an added, I won't say feature, I guess, that will look at the danger that these will give terrorists to unfortunately have low-cost items that they can use. And we saw that with the Syria and Jordan attack on border attack on our troops.
Awesome. So for those wondering, how are these documentaries relevant to the time we are in now?
Well, right now they are constantly in the news. I mean, Ukraine, they have become at the forefront. And a lot of these are just off the shelf, $300 and $400 drones. It makes it easier. I was at the Farm Progress Show last year. They have drones for spraying fields. I asked the gentleman about them. All 17 of his drones came from Ukraine. Israel is the second largest manufacturer behind the United States of drones. So groups, not only relevant today, but this is going to show you, I think, where the future is headed.
Okay, awesome. Can you give us the rundown, day, time, how much are tickets, how can people purchase tickets?
It's coming here this Thursday night. We will begin at 5:30. It is $5 for adults, which they can get online at the Peoria Riverfront Museum Theater ticket site, or you can pay at the door. But students and teachers are free because we would love to have students, teachers, because this is Nicholas Grossman's a great expert, so you get a chance to discuss and dialogue.
Don, thank you so much for joining us today. And you can see this full interview on our website, ciproud.com.